Na minye bio musubanyen so me pewo sara. Me do won't me de bechawa ma wapo. Yes musubanyen so me pewo sara. Me do won't me de bechawa ma wapo.
And I love you, I want you, I need you. There's no one above you. Only one, my lover. Yeah, 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 yeah. And no matter the place or the time, forever, my baby. There's only one above her.
Baby, so we'll find me chimpa. We don't want to be the natural marabu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is the ocean of my phone.
Thank you very much. We're still live on PAB-MC GH, and we are on Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube. My name is Patrick Asford Boyd. We're still talking or interviewing or discussing issues with CEOs or, for that matter, entrepreneurs. This particular segment is designed purposely to promote and hype young entrepreneurs or startup businesses. And this afternoon, I have this beautiful, elegant, wonderful young lady that I'm coming to talk to find out more about her business. She actually happens to be the Chief Executive Officer of Emblish Enterprise. They deals in crafts. So she's going to tell us more about their dealings. First and foremost, I just want to find out from her. Her name is Ethel Jibodi Ami Ej. I hope I got it right.
Yes, you did.
What is the meaning of Jibodi?
Patience.
Oh, I didn't mention it very well.
Yeah. No, it's Jigbody. You mentioned it.
Jigbodi.
Yes.
What is patience?
Patience.
Bojidi.
Yes.
What is the meaning of Bojidi?
It's the same thing. It's
So
just,
why
you
Jigbodi?
just,
So
you just
your name
said
should have
it.
been Bojidi.
No, it's
You love the Jigbodi.
Yeah, the Jigbody is nice.
Tell me more about yourself.
Okay, Jigbody is a young woman of 39 years, a mother of 2, single mother actually. So, who actually loves customer service.
Okay.
You know, I actually worked under customer service in offices a lot, like as in the department. I did a bit of sales, I did a bit of administration, and I've been working for companies for in between 12 to 14 years. Yes, and Jigbody loves business. You know, even in my office stuff, when I was doing office work, I still do businesses alongside. I sell to people, I do shirts, I do batik. Then I used to do batik.
Do you find it difficult saying that Jigbody love money or Jigbody love cash?
Yes, I think money is good.
No, because if you are doing business,
Yes.
the end result is to make profits and to earn money.
Yeah.
So if you say Jigbody love cash, what will happen?
I think I like cash. I
So
don't
the
love
body-
it. I like it because it's the means at which we all do exchanges, business. When it comes to buying and selling, you use money.
Sure.
So everything boils down to money. You know, so money answers all things.
Yeah.
You understand? The Bible says so. But it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. That is not good.
So you don't
So
love.
I don't love the money, but I like money. I'll lie to you.
All right, that is very, very nice. You also said something about your customer service.
Yes.
Before we go deep into whatever you do, and because you also deal with customers, I just want to find out from you, what is your relationship with your customers like?
Very good. You know, I am very sociable in a way. I make friends a lot. I don't look at people per their, let's say, caliber or per who they are, but I try to associate with everyone, even on the street. Someone calls you, hello, and you know, the first thing someone would think is, this guy is going to shun me. And sometimes the way I even approach the person, regardless whether I know him or her or whatever, even if I don't, the way I approach you, because I know good things can even come out of people you might not even know.
Sure.
So I try to be nice to everybody. I try to be as good as I can, except if you want to cross your boundary, I try to show you the gate.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because we're talking about, or we're about to talk about beads.
Yeah.
That is Emblish Krafts. I just want to, if you could help us get a brief information about how the history of beads in Ghana, just briefly.
Yeah, briefly, the history of beads. I know beads have been in existence for a long time. Just that this time around, there has been other accessories that have been added to beads, or other designs that have been added to beads. It's just like they will tell you we are in the age of technology. Okay. Then we didn't have technology. Okay. Now we do. So I think it applies to beads. Beads was in existence, just that it was very minimal, and the designs of beads were very minimal. It's like one-way stuff. But as time goes on and as technology rises and technology is in the system, beads are also very upgraded now. We have upgrades of beads, different types, shapes, colors, and stuff like that.
Is it a profitable venture?
Sure it is. For me, it is a profitable venture. It is.
Now, why you say that? What are some of the things that makes you think that it's a profitable venture?
Yes, I would say it's a profitable venture because when you talk of beads, beads are materials that doesn't fade easily. We have beads that doesn't get spoiled. You know, they are very stony, glassy, and stuff like that. I can have these beads for 10 years. Okay. And it will cost me nothing. I won't feed it. I won't do anything to it. So it's like it's a property I have that I can cherish for a long time. Sure. So if I'm into beads, if this thing doesn't sell out, I'm not worried because I know definitely no matter how long it takes, somebody will still pick it up. Okay. You understand? So I can see my profit. I can see my beads. I can see that, okay, this is for me. But when you go into other ventures, food and other stuff like that, if it doesn't move quickly, or perishable stuff, that is where the problem is. You realize that if it will perish quickly. But this thing doesn't perish. We have people who can tell you I have beads worth 3,000 Ghana. And probably it's been there for almost ages, and it's still there. Yeah. You understand? Sure. So I can tell you it's profitable. If somebody should take that bead and go out there and say, I'm selling it, definitely the person will get his or her money. Really?
Yeah. What is the essence of wearing beads? I can see you're wearing these nice beads and around your neck, that's a necklace, and there's one on your wrist. Yes. What is the essence of wearing beads?
The essence of wearing beads is to add more uniqueness or beauty to who you already are.
That people will see.
It brings you, it brings, if I take off these things right now, you'll see a different me. Okay. You understand?
Yeah, but there are other beads that we wear that people don't see.
Yeah, we have other beads that you wear that are for special people.
What are some of these beads?
The waist beads. Okay. You know, it's for special people.
Special as in
special as in your husband, your boyfriend, your fiancé, or something like that.
And what does it also do? Like wearing beads around your waist, especially yes, the women. I know some other countries, guys also wear beads around their waist. But for Ghana, let's talk about Ghana and the wearing of beads, especially our mothers, our girlfriends, our sisters and stuff. Yeah. Because at a particular age, you realize that grandma will start putting beads around the kids. You understand her? So what is the essence of it? What does it do?
When I inquired, the essence of putting on beads, even from the childhood, is what my grandmom told me was they use it to check the weight as you are growing, and it shapes you, especially if you are growing, the bead shapes your hips. So they also use it to check your weight, to see whether, because when you are growing and your weight is becoming bigger, you realize it yourself per your beads, because your beads will be shooting up to your waist instead of your hips. Okay. So that is more likely the reason they put on the beads. Even with a small child, they put on the beads. When you see that when the child is growing and is becoming a bit fleshy, you see the beads becoming very tight. So they know the child is growing well. You know, so that is their essence, or the motive behind wearing beads. And every woman is advised to put on beads to check all the stuffs. When your hips is going bigger, or you are even going bigger than you can imagine, you should be able to check it with your waist beads. Okay. So some people grow very fat without even knowing they are going, until they are told, oh, can't you see you are going fat? So it helps us to check ourselves as well.
Do we have varieties of beads or kinds of beads? If you know, can you educate us on that?
Yes, we have varieties, a lot of them. Now, from China, you know the Chinese, now they can do except maybe they are yet to create a human being. They can do a lot of stuff and they can copy a lot. So sometimes I believe that they just copied what we have and try to add some to it and bring it back to us. So we have a lot of beads. We have crystal beads, we have stone beads, we have shell beads, we have wood beads, we have plastic beads, and we have glass beads. You know, so we have variety of beads. And the beads differ from what you want to use it for.
But as it stands now, do we produce beads in Ghana or we just design them?
We produce beads in Ghana, but not like as in China. When it comes to Ghana, we have our own local beads that we used to provide, they produce for a long time. They still have it in the system. The only problem is we don't have the machines or the necessary, the necessary machines to produce more. So it's the same hard labor work. Go grind, pound, and stuff like that. Go to the fire, or they make that fire pot. They burn, I think they dry it through that process. So the process of manufacturing it is still hard in Ghana. So that is the difficulties we are having. But it is that most of these local beads are done here in Ghana. The Chinese can't do this local beads.
So in your opinion, how can we make it more or lesser challenging in producing these beads here in Ghana? Because we're talking about how it is difficult in producing them. So how can we make it less difficult?
I think the less difficult is getting a factory. If the government, as we are all hearing, that with the factories that the government wants to put up.
You're talking about the one district,
yes, the one district, one factory. If they could look at the areas that produces it, create or maybe build factories, get them machines, they are already into it. They just need to be trained on how to use the machines and how to produce, and they will add their own wisdom to it. So at the end of the day, they can produce even different types and even more than what the Chinese are producing, because they picked it from us.
Let's talk about marketing of your products, your beads, your ads. What strategy do you use? One-on-one marketing, mass production, or what do you do? Like going to the market in general and talk to people?
Yes, what I do most is, because I'm very sociable, I tell people by word of mouth. And most of the time I try to put on beats on for myself. Like
what you're doing now?
Like what I'm doing now. So when I dress up, sometimes somebody would see and say, oh, this is very nice. Then I'll, oh yes, it's nice. But I do them myself. So the person will go like, okay, I want some. So sometimes people want what I am wearing. So sometimes I do social media. I actually created a business page on social media. I did Instagram page. And most times, friends and loved ones also try to purchase.
So let's look at how would you be able to convince somebody who doesn't like wearing beads? What would be your strategy? How would you be able to convince somebody so that they start patronizing your product?
Yeah, it depends on why the person doesn't like beads. There are some people who doesn't like beads because they feel it itches them. There are some people who doesn't like beads because one way or the other, they want to go, they think that is too extravagant. They would like to go the simple way. So sometimes we also have, so for me, I also tell you, or as a client, I also try to win you into getting beads. And we have simple beads that we do that doesn't make you look too, as probably you might see in your own eyes. So we have beads for the office, we have beads for different occasions, as in you want to look very simple, but you still want to use beads. So we create simple beads or simple designs that you can wear them, does not make you look or feel that you are looking too extravagant, depending on your situation. Those who have itching issues, that's why we have the glass beads. You know, we have beads that itches, like depending on its texture or its quality. So it will itch you. I'll let you know the qualities of beads. Then at the same time, tell you which ones will be good for you. So I win you too. I'll even give you a trial. I'll give you one. let you
wear
try
for
it.
an
If it
amount of
doesn't,
days.
yes, if it doesn't itch you, then you should know I'm telling you the truth.
Okay. All right. Before I ask you to give us your social media handles, I just want to find out from you your advice, or maybe you give the youth out there, those who are watching in particular, what would be your advice to them, especially those who have made up their mind that they'll always wait for government to give them employment or to employ them?
Yes. What advice I can give is that when it comes to, I actually have a bit of issue when it comes to waiting for the government. As much as we believe everybody can't wait for the government, I also believe everybody is not meant to be in business.
Okay.
Or is not meant to be where you are or what you are doing.
Okay.
Because we are all created differently. Some people intellectually, they are very good. When you put them in the office, they can do much better than trying to force them to do something they can't do. So as much as we want people to find their purpose in gifts, talents, and stuff like that, and venture into stuff, we would also advise that as the government, if it's possible for the government, it should try and create jobs, especially when the factories comes up, when the businesses crops up, people will find their feet at what they do best. So those who want to venture into business would venture into business. If everybody wants to go into business, who is buying whose products? Everybody wants to do beats. Who is going to buy whose beats? Everybody wants to go into Tom Brown. Everybody wants to go into bag making and stuff like that. Who will buy whose? So there are people that needs to be in the office for us to produce, for them to buy. I'm using this as an example because I find out that a few of my friends or a few of my clients who used to buy beats, it's like because they said, oh, find something to do. Everybody wants to do something. So, okay, let me also go and find business, some kind of business, and I want to do beats because I find it nice and it's beautiful and stuff like that. And the person gets into it and the person realizes that this is not my field. It's like I don't have the passion for it and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, the person has gotten into it, but comes out and back to class one because it's a passionate thing you have to do. It's not just getting into it is the issue here. Right. But you have to be passionate about what you want to do.
Thank you very much. And you're still live on PAB-MC GH. My name is Patrick Asford Buedu. And we are on YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook. Finally, give us your social media handles, your contact, and perhaps where we can locate you.
Yeah, my social media handles are, I'm on Instagram as Emblish Krafts, Emblish_Krafts. Then on Facebook, Emblish Krafts, the same Emblish Krafts. Then I'm on WhatsApp on the number 0244182352. 0244182352. And my location is actually at Ashie on the Dodowa Road.
Okay.
Ashie on the Dodowa Road.
Okay.
That's where I am right now. Yes. EMBLISH.
Okay.
EMBLISH. English.
All right. Thank you very much for being on PAB-MC
Thank
GH, and you are always welcome to be on this particular show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Welcome.